There are companies that prey on service providers who need extra leads. And in this video, I'm going to show you guys 5 of them and talk about how our business screens them out. But if you want the secrets on how we generate lead flow and stay busy year round with jobs, then check out the local domination course. It'll be the first link in the comment section and the description. But what sparked this whole video idea was a call that we got in from our virtual call team, which QuoteIQ recently released, and you can check out with the second link in the comment section description. But the call was from somebody who looked like it was a lead, but was ultimately somebody who was trying to solicit our business, who was trying to get us to pay them money for leads, and it was Angie's lead. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the call, and then we're going to kind of break it down a little bit.
Thanks for calling LA Pressure Washing Pros. How can I help you?
Hi, I'm looking for the owner of LA's Washing Pros.
Let me get your information and have our owner, Justin, reach back out to you. What's your first and last name?
Mariah Lane.
Got it. What's a good phone number to reach you at?
720-696-8999.
Great. Thank you. And what's the best email address so we can send you a copy of the quote? And can you spell it out for me, please?
Don't have an email.
No problem. What's your street address, city, and zip code?
I'm with Angie Lead.
Okay, excellent. I will send this over and have our owner, Justin, reach back out to you as soon as possible. Have a nice day.
So this is an excellent reason of why we have a call team. This call didn't interrupt my day. It didn't take me from what I was doing. I didn't have to spend any time on it, and I was able to screen out this call and know that Angie's Leads is trying to give me a call to take money from me for bunk leads, essentially. And they're not all bunk leads. I want to talk a little bit about Angie's List here in a minute, but these companies do a couple different things to disguise the fact that they are trying to solicit you and make money off of you. And the first thing that they do is they disguise their caller ID. So the caller ID did not match the callback number. And I'm going to pop that up on the screen right now. The caller ID was essentially an area code that seems local to me. So that way I would pick up the phone, and the callback number did not match that at all. So as far as Angie's Leads go, they reach out all the time to get me to buy in to their services. And I don't want to do that for a couple different reasons. First and foremost, what they do is any leads that come in, they send them out to all of their service providers, and then essentially all of them get to call on the lead. Everybody pays on the lead. I'm not here to say that Angie's List is necessarily terrible. I think in certain circumstances, you can utilize it within your business to bring in more leads. I think the way that they go about conducting themselves and doing business is bad. And I think, just as a good rule of thumb, anybody who's reaching out to you to try to solicit your business because they can get you more business, I don't really believe in that, just because if they were so good at getting other people business, they wouldn't be trying to call me to do the same, right? Because any of these companies that I'm going to tell you about in this video, they're all outreach companies that try to get your money in exchange for leads. And if they were so good at getting people leads, they'd have so much business, they'd have so much organic business, they wouldn't have to even do outreach like that. So this is how we screen our calls through a call team. If you guys haven't checked out the virtual call team, second link in the comment section description. We do have the founders deal going for a limited time. You can get unlimited minutes, no overage fees on any of your calls, and it's perfect for this instance. The other thing it's perfect for is, like I said, not interrupting my day, and I get to see very quickly who was calling, what they're calling about, and I get to see the difference between somebody's calling me for an Angie's Lead or somebody who's calling me for, to wash a school or stripe a parking lot or an industrial facility, whatever the case may be. Another cool thing I liked about the answering team is they ask a bunch of questions and they get all of the customer information. So that way, all I got to do is put them right into my QuoteIQ account. And basically, the less information that a customer is willing to provide, the less qualified that customer is ultimately, the less motivated they are, the less willing they're going to be to, facilitate us within the transaction. And the less likely it is that we're actually going to be able to even service that customer. So Angie's Leads is number one. Number two is Yelp. A lot of people get calls from Yelp. A lot of people have spent money with Yelp to get their Yelp listing in place, to run ads for Yelp. And I'm here to tell you guys, I've never specifically tried Yelp, but I've heard from tens, if not hundreds of people that Yelp is a big scam. And if it was something that was beneficial and worked for everybody, like I said before, people would be flocking to it. I'd make a video. I'd say Yelp is a great way to get new customers into your business. People in the comment section, people on, all these forums and stuff would be talking about how good Yelp is. But yet again, it's another company that kind of preys on service providers who want and need more leads into their business by charging them for those services. So Yelp is another one that we completely screen out, and we do that through the answering team as well. The next three that we're going to get into here are a little controversial. The first one is going to be golf courses. I've heard some people say that they get leads from these golf courses, or they've sponsored these golf events and they get leads because maybe that's their ideal customer. Obviously, golf courses is a higher end customer, and anybody who's playing golf probably has some residual income to invest in the clubs and not be working so they can go play golf. So is golf courses necessarily a bad thing, or golf events or golf tournaments or anything like that? No. Could you solicit business from those events? Yes. However, it's kind of a similar case. They're always reaching out to find people. And if there was such a good networking opportunity or such a good opportunity for businesses to make money, they wouldn't have to reach out to anybody because they would just keep rolling over the same people year in, year out. If you have some expendable income, you can go with golf courses. Once again, we just eliminate all of them. When they call in to try to get us to, sponsor a golf tournament or whatever the case may be, I don't answer them. I don't touch them. Nothing else happens. Plus, you got to think about the mindset people are in when it comes to, these extracurricular activities. They want to enjoy themselves. They want to play golf. They're not there to be solicited by our business to get pressure washing done. Now, like I said, could be wrong. There are certain circumstances where, maybe that would be advantageous. It's not anything that I would base my entire marketing plan on. None of these are. All of these are maybe good peripherals, good things to kind of have in your back pocket in the event that anything gets slow, but it's nothing that you want to put pretty much any eggs in. Maybe one egg, but don't put all your eggs in any of these baskets. The next one is team sponsorships. Team sponsorships are good if you want to support the team, if you want to, show your appreciation, maybe give back to the community a bit. But with regards to getting any money coming in from team sponsorships, I've been called by local high schools, local teams like, hey, you want to sponsor the stadium or sponsor the uniforms or whatever the case may be. If you want to give back to your community, absolutely, by all means, sponsor the local teams. But if you're looking at it as a way to generate revenue for your business, absolutely not. You're not going to get anything off of it. And it's another one of those where every single year they have a new catalog. They're reaching out. They're trying to get everybody on board. They're trying to see how many businesses they can get to get into it. But like I said, it's also a good thing for the community. So use it as a peripheral. Use it as, another extension of the octopus, if you will. If you're marketing octopus, have your tentacles in as many places as possible, but never rely solely on team sponsorships for customer acquisition. Lastly, I want to talk about community magazines. I actually had a comment on the channel where a guy said community magazines saved his company, saved his business. Guys, we got to think about where people are. Are people looking in community magazines because they need something done immediately? No, they're just kind of browsing around, checking it out. Can you get work from these community magazines? Obviously, absolutely. Like if no one got work from them, they would completely disappear. However, that's not where your ideal customer is. Your ideal customer is actively searching on Google right now to find a service provider that can service them for whatever it is that they're looking for. And if you're not somebody that pops up in that ranking, if you're not somebody that pops up at the top, then you're not going to get the call. Community magazines are great, but it should never be the sole source of, your lead flow. It should never be something that you're dependent upon for the livelihood of your business. And to say that community magazines saved your company is really kind of a crazy statement, at least in my personal opinion, because I know how marketing works. I know where people are that, need services done. I know how to get in front of them. And that's what we teach within the local domination course. And that's why we have the call team in place to screen out all of these people that are kind of like leeches trying to prey on people that need more leads into their business. So I would say Angie's Leads, use it sparingly. Yelp, not a chance. Golf courses, not a chance. Team sponsorships, if you want to give back to the community. And then community magazines, have it be another way that you get the name out there, but never rely solely upon any of these for the mass amount of lead flow into your business. So hope this video helped you out. If it did, leave a thumbs up. If you made it this far in the video, comment down below, scammer, and I'll hashtag you're a real one. My name is Justin. This is Forever Self-Employed. And until next time, hustle hard, get that money, baby. Peace.